It's very sad that you want to be arrested, but first of all, you have to be black. Now, once you're black, take a trip to America and go over to a police officer, preferably Caucasian or white, because they're very nice people and they won't do no harm. Now, you're going to want to say, "Hi there, I wanted to know if now you're in prison. Welcome to a new lifestyle because now you're a gangster thug." Now, to interact with your cellmates in prison, you want to walk around with your pants hanging all the way down past your waist, down to the bottom of your booty cheeks, and this term is called sagging. After that, you probably want to go to the bathroom. Oh, no problem, because here you're greeted with only males waiting in a single file line to get their turn in the shower. Might I say, sometimes when it's your turn, you may have to share. After that, it's now your turn to take a shower. As you're taking a shower, be careful because you don't want to drop any items in a shower while you're bathing yourself. But if you happen to drop anything, that's fine because just bend over. And if you're feeling any penetrating pain, it's just the shower head. And if the sensation is too much, you can turn down the pressure just by asking. And if you feel a sticky substance rubbing in between your buttocks, it's because you don't clean in between your cheeks very well. Or maybe you're not showering correctly. Also, in the middle of the night, if you feel the sound of your cheeks getting clapped together, or you hear any pounding sounds in between the walls near you, like this,
you don't find that suspicious?
You should probably rethink your life because it's safe to assume you've been possessed by a ghost. Now that you've finished showering, you're probably wondering, how do I make it back to my cell room? Well, don't worry because with these steps, you will get there in a rough, hard, but timely manner. Now, what you want to do is make sure that you have a towel, but if you don't have a towel, it's fine because you have hands, right? So place it where you feel appropriate. Now, you might feel hungry, and that's fine because in prison, there's a cafeteria. Yes, a cafeteria. Now, it may not be the Five Guys, Burger King, or the McDonald's you're expecting, but instead there are alternatives such as Two Guys Only, Burger Prince, and Not McDonald. They also serve you your regular lunch, dinner, and breakfast. The lunch mainly consists of fruits such as a tangerine, 3 green apples, and a 330ml Aquafina bottle. And dinner is biscuits with a cup of tea and a pinch of sweetener to add some taste to your tea. And for breakfast, you're treated with 2 slices of brown bread with a tablespoon of unsalted low-fat butter. Now, while you're eating your food, you might run into the problem of a troubled individual or a group. Now, you want to refrain from staring at any of the individuals or groups as they may ask you to give up your lunch and hand it over to them. And in any case you refuse to give up your food, your only options are to A, continue eating and get beat up. Personally, I strongly advise against this option as it could lead into unwanted altercations. Or B, you talk to the prison guard. Now option B may put you in a lot of danger since you may be referred to as a crime fighter, aka a truth teller, slang for a snitch. As I said, option B is bad and I strongly advise against this option as the cons heavily outweigh the pros. Now the pros of option B is you will have a new cellmate. If the prison guards need valuable information on inmates, they will talk to you first. You will have the option to join a group called the Jailhouse Snitches. You will only speak to people who have past criminal records in rapping, talking to young children, and telling the truth.
You think Snoop Dogg is a rat? What you mean by that? Look at this camera, cause Snoop Dogg got an order of protection.
And finally, you will have a permanent nickname called the Rats. Now the cons are, you'll be called a rat, you may get stitches, you may get spat on often. Showers, especially going alone, may not be the best places for you. You will also get into more altercations. You will have less friends, maybe none. You may be locked in your own cell for your own protection. Your food from now on will be spat on, shut on, and stolen. And the biggest of them all,
I'm so sad. I don't know how to defend myself. Hey, what you say?
you will get PTSD. Now, assuming you pick the safer route, which is to get beaten up for your food, you may be a victim to bullying, but it's okay because you can join a gang and they will fix your issues. But the initiations into the gang may not be as pleasant as you think. Now you might need a bit more room to perform your rigorous exercise routines since the push-ups, squats, dips cap your muscle growth. So once a day you have the opportunity to go outside for an hour and talk to new inmates. And for those of you that don't know, there's a popular sport amongst the inmates that they play, which is called handball. And if you're asking what sport this is a contact sport in which bodily contact is necessary. You may not be aware, but there are also jobs in prison. Luckily, in prison, they do have their own minimum wage. This may vary from the different types of jobs you choose to partake in. Also, the money you get from these jobs range anywhere from $10 to $20 per week. The jobs you can participate in is writing letters. This is where you help other less fortunate inmates that cannot write back to their family even if their life was on the line. And of course, these are not paid jobs. They are voluntary, which means they are mandatory.
I'm going to say, in my opinion, I'm going to say, in my humble opinion, without offending anyone who thinks differently from my point of view, but also looking into this from a distinct perspective, I would like to say I have nothing to say.